Hey guys, it's Nikicia here, and we're on episode number 4 of this Nikicia Speak series, and I just want to talk about today about forgiveness. This is a really big topic, and not a lot of people are willing to forgive others for what they've done to them, and I know what that's like because I'm a very nice person. I'm a very trusting person, and I always see the best in people, even if they don't see it in themselves, and even if others don't see it. I try to focus on the positive and be very optimistic about life and about people, and because of that, I've been taken advantage of, or people take advantage of my niceness. They take my kindness for weakness all the time, and I had to learn that me not forgiving them for hurting me for whatever reason does not hurt them. It hurts me. Me saying, oh, I hate them, and these constant negative thoughts going in my head all the time, over and over and over and over again, does not hurt them. It hurts me. And I've been in situations where I've had people who I've very much trusted, friends and family alike, who have abused my kindness and my niceness to their benefit. Whether it was getting me to do something for them or just my whole positive attitude. I once had a friend who blatantly lied to my face about something that she did. And later on, when the truth came out, treated it as if it was nothing. And then that same friend lied on me, and that was just the last straw. I usually give people 2 chances. You usually only get 2 chances, and then after that, I'm done. I'm just done with you. I don't want to speak to you. You made your decision. You don't deserve to be my friend anymore if you're going to treat me like shit, basically. And I had to learn that forgiveness is not for the other person. Forgiveness is more for yourself. If you don't forgive somebody for what they did to you a week ago, a month ago, a year ago, or even 2 years ago, 5 years ago, 10 years ago, it does not affect the other person. You hating them and you reliving that moment when they hurt you hurts no one but yourself. And I've witnessed this firsthand. I have a family member who has done something terrible, heartbreaking to another one of my family members, and they're now in their 60s and still doesn't forgive. Still has that hatred, that animosity, and you can feel it in the room. You can feel that animosity between the two. But the person who is angry and who is mad about what happened, who has not forgave the person, is feeling the pain, not the person who did the action. They apologized and they moved on with their life. They're happy. But you're still sitting there upset and angry, and that begins, it's like basically every day you wake up, you're drinking poison. Because that anger and that animosity, all it does is break you down. You become sick from it. There's a song by India Ari, and any of you fans who like to watch cartoon movies, it's actually in the Car Wash movie with Will Smith, and it's about like fish. It's in that movie, and in the first verse, it says, "One shot to your heart without breaking your skin. No one has the power to hurt you like your kin. Kept it inside, didn't tell no one else. Didn't even want to admit it to yourself. And now your chest hurts and your back aches from 15 years of holding the pain. And now you only have yourself to blame if you continue to live this way." And it's basically, the song Get It Together is about forgiveness. She's basically saying that you've been hurt by your family. Now, your family doesn't necessarily mean somebody who's blood related to you. If you consider your closest friends who you've known for years to be your family, then that's your family. They may not be your blood, but that's still your family. And when they hurt you to the point where it hurts so bad, but you act like, oh, it's okay. You didn't forgive them for what they did to you. Some people choose two different routes when it comes to forgiveness, and they choose to either, one, pretend like, oh, it wasn't nothing. It's okay. It's fine. It didn't hurt that bad. They put on that fake forgiveness, but deep on the inside, they're hurt. They're in pain. They feel betrayed. And, that relationship just drifts apart over time, but you're still in pain. You never confronted the feeling to that person, you hurt me. I didn't like what you did. I didn't like what you said, and it hurt. And I don't know if we can even be friends anymore. You didn't have that open communication where you can get it out on the table. You say what you feel, they say what they feel, and you come to a resolve. And then other people go the route of just ghosting the person, pretending like, just acting like, you hurt me, I'm done. I don't want to talk to you. And they're still holding on to that feeling, still holding on to that anger and that animosity. But the other person has gone on and lived their life. And I had to learn that forgiveness is not for the other person. It's for you. You have to forgive other people who do you wrong and who do you dirty for yourself, not for them. Because whether or not you forgive them, they will live their life. They will continue to be happy. Because obviously they didn't care enough for you to not do what they did. And yeah, sometimes people make mistakes. They did something out of anger, out of hatred, out of some strong emotion. They did what they did. Sometimes people want your forgiveness. They are so sorry. They are sincere about it. They really didn't mean to do it, but it was in that moment that it happened. And then there are other times when people purposefully do things to hurt you, and they know that you're a pushover, and they're just gonna walk all over you. No, that's not gonna happen. I feel what I feel. I'm going to tell you how I feel, and I'm going to tell you how I didn't like it. And if you don't like it, that's fine. We don't have to be around each other anymore. But I forgive you. Those words are very difficult for people to say sometimes, because they think by saying, I forgive you, that they are saying it's okay that you did what you did. It's not okay. You're not saying that. When you say I forgive you, you're not telling the person it's okay that you did what you did. It's all right, that's fine. Continue to do it some more. No. You can say, I forgive you for what you have done, but I no longer want you in my life. Because you can cut the person off. You could say, chop, done, close that door, and walk away. You don't have to continue to say, oh, I forgive you, I forgive you, I forgive you, and they keep putting more shit and more shit and more shit on you. No. You can say, I forgive you, but if you're going to treat me like that, I don't want you in my life. And you can be over and done with it. Don't let it get to the point where it is 15 years later and you have stopped living your life, where you have just been existing. Because I know what that's like too. I've watched another family member live like that. I've watched a family member live her entire life waiting on someone else. Just waiting. And died not living her life to the fullest that she could have. Don't be like that. Don't wait. Don't wait for anything. Say what you feel, say what you mean. And if the person does not reciprocate that feeling to you, they don't say, well, thank you for forgiving me and I'm sorry for what I've done. I didn't mean to do it. That's fine. That just means that that person isn't meant to be in your life. It is hard. Sometimes it's harder holding on to something, and it's a whole lot more pain holding on to something than it is letting it go. And that's a big part of forgiveness. You forgive, but do not forget. Don't have an amnesia attack about what happened. Don't. Because that's how people try to come back and try to do the same thing over and over to you again. That's how they try to use you again. Take your kindness for a weakness. Say, no, this stops here. You did what you did. And if you're not sincerely sorry about it, then our relationship doesn't need to continue. Whether that's a romantic relationship, whether that's a friendship, even if it's a family member. It's hard to say, but it's the truth. It's okay to cut people off out of your life. It's really okay. Because they're either going to do two things. They're either going to help you grow or they're going to stunt your growth. Either way, one of the two things are going to happen. And I would rather have people in my life who are going to help me grow and who I can help grow than have somebody who is holding me back, who is trying to keep me in the past, who is trying to keep me from moving forward. You have control over your own life. You choose to forgive that person. But if you do choose to forgive them, know and please know this. It is okay to let them go. It is okay to say, I forgive you, but what we have is over. You don't have to, pretend like they don't exist when they come into the room. You can be civil. You can say, hi, how are you? How's your day? Okay, that's good. And then move on. But the relationship we had before this happened, before all of this, is over. So I hope this was very intuitive and helpful for you guys. Subscribe if you like the video, comment below and tell me about a time in which you had to forgive someone or the forgiveness that you're struggling with. Let me know what you guys think. Follow me on Instagram, on Twitter, and stay tuned for the next episode. Bye! Hey guys, it's Nikicia, and I just wanted to tell you guys that the Nikicia Speak series, as it's going really good, I'm going to be filming 3 videos a week for the Nikicia Speak series, and I'm going to be shooting them out there to you guys. I hope you guys enjoy it. I have a lot of fun making it and sharing my experiences and being able to help other people. So, I think that's it. I'm also going to be doing some other stuff as well. Check out my store, my t-shirt store. It's called Young Goddess. It is a really awesome design work that I do myself. I do all the drawing for it, and that's it. I say a lot. Gotta stop that. It's really gonna hurt. But I hope you guys enjoy and love you much. Bye.